What's happening, Bobcat Nation? Coach Kennelly here, and for the remainder of the season I'm going to challenge myself to do a video each day. So it is Monday, February 6, 2023, so all the way through Nationals and Council Bluffs the first week of March. You get just a little thought of me, maybe a recap how the team is doing or whatever's really on my mind for the day. So today I'm coming back on the way from practice, had a good day, did a lot of skill building with the kids, a lot of different technique work, and we're just trying some stuff that was kind of weird positions we don't get in very often. And I had one athlete that was just doing the drill wrong, and over again trying to coach them up. They weren't biting for it. We always teach having a growth mindset, being real open to learning stuff, and I think if I go ahead, talked about an hour at this athlete after practice, trying to figure out where their head was at, why they were choosing to do the drills. It wasn't that they didn't know the technique, it was that they were choosing to do the technique different than I was instructing it. And I was definitely getting frustrated, like, why would you ever practice the way that you're doing it, not the way that we're doing it as a team? And the response was, well, nobody's going to do that to me. I'm never going to get into it in a match. And I pushed back on that because you could never know what's going to happen to you in a match. And there's definitely going to be points where there's always somebody bigger and badder than you out there, and somebody's going to expose you in one of these positions. So this person is a great athlete. I think could be a national champ. And this position hasn't been done to them before, but it doesn't mean it won't be done. So how you do the little things is how you do everything. And we just need to make sure that in these last few weeks we turn over every stone. We put ourselves in these weird situations that we want to experience before we get to districts, before we get to Council Bluffs. Even if we have that, oh, I'm not getting into this situation, whatever way, well, that's fixed mindset. Even though this kid's very growth mindset individual, one of the most growth mindset people I've ever met, I've also learned in my mindset book that I just read by Carol Dweck, which myself I have as well. You can have fixed mindset tendencies. We all have a little bit of both, and you could have fixed mindset in certain areas of your life, even if you have overall growth mindset goal. So it was just a small little area of growth, and we had a nice conversation. This kid left with a good attitude. I left with a good attitude. And I'm not here to definitely say that I know everything, the right way to do wrestling moves. One thing I'll admit to you is I know nothing. So I've been around a lot of great wrestlers, trained with a lot of great wrestlers, been around a lot of great coaches, done a lot of clinics, techniques, research. So I have a great idea of the highest percentage moves that work. I will never tell a wrestler to not do a move, because if it works for you, it works for you. Eventually I'll say that might be a low percentage move and somebody might expose you, and I'll say there's different techniques that might work better. But if there was something I could go back and tell myself, that's why I'm so hard on this kid, because I see some of myself in him where I got really good really fast. I had some moves that won me a national title, and I thought I would always beat these guys. It was my freshman year of high school. I relied on those moves that worked. Kids game plan, they studied film on me. I didn't watch any film of me losing. I think those matches actually got deleted by the person that was filming me, because that was kind of our mindset. We had a fixed mind. I didn't wrestle with a growth mindset. I only watched the matches I won. So there was other kids who had different strategies, better coaching. We didn't talk much about mental wrestling when I was going through the process. It was rub some dirt and it get tougher. One of my coach's famous lines was, tell it to your mother, it'd give you a quarter to go to payphone because nobody else cares. You go call your mother because she might care. I don't give a shit. And there was no mental training done. Wrestling mindset didn't exist. So I never thought about other people game planning or trying to beat me, that they could actually improve to get up to me. I figured once I beat them, I own them. And it came back, it bit me in the ass. My best year in high school was probably my freshman year. And if I would have had a different mindset, I think I could have done that differently. So stuff to think about. There might be some nuggets of gold in there. It's just a window talk for me on the ride home. Might do these videos at the same time. I kept my eyes on the road the whole time, did a little couple phone adjustments and things, because along the way I wanted to make sure you had a decent angle to at least hear what I was talking about, because I do think that there are some good thoughts here, and I appreciate that athletes staying behind about an extra hour to work over some of these thoughts in my head, because what I love about being in the college room is they bring their opinions, I bring my opinions, and we do a lot of, it's more like a scientist lab than a phy-ed practice. So we're putting a lot of things in there, seeing what works, seeing what doesn't, and at the end of the day, we're all martial artists. So I'm going to give you the canvas, I'm going to give you the tools, whether it's, paintbrush, spray can bottle, give you the paints, but you got to paint your picture. You got to own it. So that's why I'll recommend you neutral, top down, whatever you want, but you can make the call at the end of the day. And take some pride, take some passion in what you do, and have a purpose, and make all the rest of these days count, boys. And anybody that's watching this video, I'd love to see you all succeed. I was also talking to my kids, I love being a fan. So if you're watching this, I'm a fan of you, whether I know you or not. I'm rooting for you. Hopefully you're rooting for me, and we'll all get through this life together, just trying to be 1% better and be in better versions tomorrow than we were today. So thank you for watching. As always, you could have been anywhere in the world right now and you're watching this, so I truly appreciate it. And as always, it's going to be peace. Much love to you. Remember this too, it's important.